Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and it's time to take a look at our weekly finds. And if you're new to this segment, the weekly finds is basically a week-long toy hunt that I do, and I like to snap pictures of awesome toys that I think you guys might be interested in, and that I'm interested in, and at the end of the week we'll compile them all together and see what we have found. And this lets you know that the toys are actually out on the shelves, so if you're looking for them, happy hunting. Alright. First off, let's take a look at some Funko Pops. I love these little guys. First off, I found a 2021 Summer Convention exclusive Deathstroke at Target. So I think this is part of the Batman Ninja line. It's in the red box with the gold trim, so that is pretty interesting. I don't have any of these, but if you're interested in trying to pick up this exclusive, you can find it at Target. Next, Funko released a line of Happy Days Pops. If you like the old Happy Days show, they had Fonzie, Richie, Arnold the Cook, Joni, and Chachi. So these were pretty neat. Did think about picking up the Fonzie because he was kind of my favorite character, even though I think the show was really about Richie and his family. But, you know, sometimes that happens with shows. You get a breakout character and then the show becomes all about them. And as long as people enjoyed the show. So there you go, Happy Days Pops. I found these at Walmart. Also found a new set of Star Trek Pops, most notably the Mirror World Pops. You had Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock with the beard, Mr. Sulu, and Uhura, and they were all in their alternate uniforms from the episode Mirror Mirror, which I thought was really neat. And if you go to Target, you will find they have an exclusive Gorn Pop. Now, this guy was really cute, and I was so tempted to grab him up, but, you know, I gotta watch what I spend and can't just be grabbing everything. But I did take a picture of him and let you know that if you like Gorns, and from the original Star Trek episode, The Arena, there he is. Go to Target and snatch him up off the shelf. At Walmart, I found a Batman Returns Catwoman statue from Gallery Dioramas. This is in the same series as two Batman statues I found a couple weeks ago, and it looked really nice. Good to see Batman Returns getting some love after all these years. And that was the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, if everybody wants to remember. On the back there, you get a better look at her because the front plastic is kind of shiny and you get a lot of glare from the lights and the flash. So that is a pretty neat looking figure. Captures what she looked like from the movie. I don't usually look at games, and especially Monopoly, because I never played a game of Monopoly that ended well, because it's usually good for the first 30 minutes and then things start to go downhill. But this was a Spider-Man Monopoly I found at Walmart, and I thought it was really nice. And you got all the different Spider-Man there. Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 299, Spider-Man, Spider-Ham, Miles Morales, and then Silk Spider, I believe. So this was really cool. So I really love the Spider-Man 2099 character. If you've got him on there in the original suit, the white suit I think kind of sucks, but you know, this is pretty neat. And it looks like on this, instead of buying properties, you go around and you catch bad guys. And that makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of different villains there on the board. The boardwalk and Park Place being Venom and Carnage. If you're looking for that, Walmart, it was about 15, 20 bucks. I can't remember, but it looked pretty neat. And speaking of Spider-Man stuff, last week I found the Venom Lego head, and I had mentioned that I'd seen a Carnage, and I went back and thought I'd take a picture of it. I think this Carnage sculpt would have been cool with a tongue as well, like the Venom had, but they didn't give it to us, just the evil black teeth, which is still kind of creepy. But next to it, I found a neat little Lego Infinity Gauntlet. So that was pretty cool. You can make the Infinity Gauntlet out of Legos. 590 pieces. So Legos are becoming very, very complex these days. Usually, back in the day, if I could build a square house, I thought I was doing good. Down the Hot Wheels aisle, I found this awesome 2021 The Batman Batmobile. Now, I don't know if this movie's actually coming out this year, but the car is apparently, so this is pretty neat. You can see the design of it really well. And if you want to do a close-up, you can see the engine in the back there. I did think about picking it up, but I'm not a real big Hot Wheels collector. I decided to pass on it. At Target, I found a new series of the Snap Squad. These are these little dinosaur creatures, and they're so cute, and they're very little, and Queen Bravo loves them, and they have a new series out. So what they do is they just latch onto things, and they bite. These little tails move, and their arms move, so yeah, I thought they were neat. If you like cute little things that attach to your backpack or something, you can definitely pick these guys up. They're only about $5, and there's a lot of them. And speaking of more Jurassic Park stuff, there was this larger version of one of the little clampers. This was the Carnotaurus Toro, and he had a lot of play features about him. If you used his tail, you could use it as kind of a head pivoting thing, and there was a trigger on it that would make his mouth open, and he made sounds, and it was so neat. And you would bite on your finger, and well, Queen Bravo saw him, picked him up, started playing with him. I thought we were going to put him in the buggy, but she decided she didn't need another toy, a dinosaur toy, since she had all the little clamper guys, or Snap Squad guys. So anyway, that was one less thing I had to worry about attacking me at night. Next at Target, I found this weird Space Jam LeBron James, Bugs Bunny, Batman and Robin thing. Just like last week or the week before, I found the Pops. They made an actual larger size for toys that were kind of articulated. I don't know, I like Batman and Robin, Bugs Bunny and LeBron James, not so much. I'm a bit surprised that this LeBron James toy had its head. There's something going around where people are stealing LeBron James's head and doing who knows what with them. So if you go around your stores and you see a bunch of headless LeBron James action figures, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's just some strange fad. Moving to the NECA section, I found that the Puppet Master 2-packs have come out. You had 2 sets of them, one with Blade and Torch and one with Tunneler and Pinhead. They were really nicely designed, and their boxes looked like old chests, and they opened up and you could see the figures in there, so that was really neat. If you like the Puppet Master, I never really watched the series, but I like NECA toys and I like their designs, so I figured I'll take a picture of these and show them off. And this is basically the same thing with the Jaws figure of Quint. So you see him there. I never actually saw Jaws. I saw bits and pieces of it. And obviously the classic lines throughout movie history, you kind of figure out they come from this movie. And you open up his box and he's just in there, and he's got his coat and his hat and a couple of accessories there on the side, baseball bat, machete. So yeah, that was pretty neat. If you're interested, the Jaws Quint is out. And this can be found at Target if you're looking. For DC Multiverse, I found that weird little Build-A-Figure Shriek. I think this is a Target exclusive. This Build-A-Figure is some weird amalgam of Batman and the Joker with gadgets and arms. And the way they decided to do this Build-A-Figure is release one piece a month. So by the time, I guess, October gets here, you'll have the entire thing. I don't know, it's strange, but it's something new and different that they wanted to try. So that's on the shelf, and I found that at Target. At Walmart, I found a couple of their gold label McFarlane toys, like the Red Hood Unmasked. That was pretty neat. He has that flaming sword, a crowbar, and another sword. Gold label, it's Walmart exclusive, so that was neat. And next to him, I found the gold label Azrael. This is like another Azrael figure. He's just repainted in white. He also has a flaming sword and some big black wings, so if you're interested in this look for him, they're out right now. I finally found some of the Masterverse Revelation figures. I found Evil Lynn, and she looked good in her box, and it had a lot of awesome artwork on the side. You had this nice picture of her, and that is very nice drawing. And on the back, you get a little bit of read up, and you see that He-Man, Mossman, and Skeletor are also in this wave, but I didn't find He-Man or Skeletor. I did find the Mossman, and he was really nicely done again. A lot of detail in the figure. On the side, you had very cool artwork of the character, and then on the back again, you get the read up in the other figures in the line. Now, these two were the only ones left on the shelf. After watching the series, I think these are some really neat characters. Evil Lyn actually turned out to be one of my favorite in the first 5 episodes. And Mossman, he was just legend, okay? Not necessarily because he was, classic character in the original storyline, but he was voiced by Alan Oppenheimer, and Alan Oppenheimer was the original voice of Skeletor and a lot of the other characters on the show. Merman, Man-at-Arms, I think, and just a slew of others. And so, for nostalgic sake, Evil Lyn and Mossman are 2 really cool characters that I wouldn't mind have picked up. I just didn't. I don't want to collect the line, so I kind of left them on the shelf. But I may pick up the He-Man if I find them, just because, it's He-Man. Not that that matters to this new show, but that's another subject. For Transformers this week, I found the Target Worlds Collide, the buzzworthy Bumblebee line, which is exclusive to Target, and that was the 4-pack with Nemesis Primal, Fangry, Bumblebee, and Black Arachnia. It's a little over $100 if you're interested. Also at Target, I found the Kingdom TRex, which is basically a repaint of Megatron, and that is a heroic Maximal, so that's the difference in that. Not really interested. I thought it was cool looking though, but again, Beast Wars was never my cup of tea, so I haven't really collected any of those over the years. And running down the clearance aisle, I was again surprised at all the great stuff that Walmart is just basically clearancing out. This is the Star Wars Mandalorian and Child speeder bike. It's usually $13. I found it on sale in the clearance aisle for $3.23. That was just crazy, but what's even crazier is I found the entire Mission Fleet pack with the Mandalorian, the Child, the Prim, IG-11, Stormtrooper, and Cara Dune, which is like usually a $20 set just for $8, $7.95 just to be precise. So I really did think about picking up this set, but again, I don't know what I would do with it. I don't collect this line, the scale is off, and there's no way that the Child is that big. So continuing down the clearance aisle, I found this Warhammer 40,000 gold label McFarlane toy for $10. Usually $20, but this is a gold label, which means it's a Walmart exclusive, and it's already half off. And they had an entire peg of these that they were trying to clearance out for $10. So that is a good deal if you're looking for these. If not, you can just hawk them on eBay. So even if you sold them on eBay for a regular price of $20 plus maybe $5 for shipping, you'd be making a little bit of money on each of these. But that wasn't the last thing I found on clearance. You also had some DC Multiverse figures. You had Deathstroke, cleared him out for $10. Also from Injustice, they had the gold armored Gorilla Grodd for $10. That was just nuts. There were a couple of him on the shelf. But what really blew my mind was that they had the McFarlane gold label, the Red Death, but the gold version, clearance, $10. There was only one of this guy. I jerked him up, so he is now added to my museum. I kind of wanted it, but not really, because I didn't want to pay that much, but now here it is, half off, so yeah, okay, I want to pick him up. And the last thing I found for the week was this Marvel Legends Captain America John F. Walker figure. And I say I found it, but not really, it kind of found me. I came home this morning, and there it was on my doorstep. I ordered this from Walmart.com, and this is just a beautiful figure. It was supposed to be a Walmart exclusive, but other places got it. I never saw it on the shelf. The U.S. Agent character was the best thing that come out of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I wanted to grab this up. And now I might go back and try to find that U.S. Agent Marvel Legends just to go with this, but I don't know. That line has come and gone, so it may be hard trying to find it at retail price. So anyway, guys, that was my weekly finds. I hope that I found something that you guys found interesting, and just want to let you guys know these toys are out there. If you're looking, happy hunting. Don't pay the scalper prices. And until next time, guys, keep playing.